Hello and welcome back. I hope you're ready for another episode of Tales from Helheim. An interaction with a pedophile. My name is Morgan, and at the time of this story I'm 14. I'm a girl who enjoys the nerdier side of life. This was my first experience playing Dungeons and Dragons with a few of my friends at a place called the Sci-Fi Factory. This is a public place, and to be honest, this place is the worst for wear. There are holes in the plastic tables, gunk on the floor, shitty outlets, and even shittier people. The people here range from decent to flat-out creepy. That is something I learned the hard way. As I was setting up my off-road character, a man came over to my group. Let's call him Robbie. He told us he was 24 and talked to my friends. They seemed to know each other, so I was more than okay with letting him join us. He was white, brown hair, busted glasses that made his eyes look bigger than they are, and nothing out of the ordinary clothes. He introduced himself and his age, and then asked the same of me. I told him I was Morgan and I was 14. Robbie quickly showed his weirder side. Even if it wasn't the conversation piece, he'd complain about how much of a dumb bitch his girlfriend was and tell her he came here just to avoid her. He didn't break up with the bitch because she was her only source of income and shelter. He hated her. That was clear. He also bragged about the knife he stole from Walmart and even showed it to us. Hell, he let me hold it and taught me how to rip it in and out without hurting myself. Remember those glasses? Well, they were busted and broken up from a bar fight. That really unnerved me about this guy. He seemed so kind and friendly, but he was casually talking about assaulting people. Then he did what I never expected him to do. He got my attention and made me lean towards him so I can see an Android phone that's still plugged into the wall to charge. He had a notes app open, and it read, "Hey, I know this sounds creepy, but, oh God, this can't end well. I think we should totally date." There was a whole paragraph more written, but I didn't need to see what he thought of me. He expected some sort of response, so I gave him one. "Oh no, I'm not really interested in a relationship." "Oh yeah, that's cool. Still friends?" "Yeah." What was I supposed to say? No to the guy that's been in a bar fight and has a knife on him? Neither of my two friends heard our conversation, so I was stuck next to Robbie for the next hour until our session was over. During that time, I offered Robbie some gummy worms. They weren't my favorite thing in the world, but the Dollar Tree nearby has good prices. He laughed and said to me, "Food is the way to a man's heart. Are you trying to seduce me right now?" "No." You can say it's a joke and that it doesn't have any deeper meaning than that. But coming from the man 10 years older than me who had just asked me out, I wasn't really laughing at it. When I left the store after the session had ended, I told my friends what had happened. They believed me and told me that he was kind of a weird guy. I have been back at that store and ran into him once again. He was with a group of friends and a girl I recognized. He kept on asking me to come over and I insisted no. My friends who I was with already knew the story and were admittedly nervous. Even as we were leaving, he tried to get me to come over, but after that I never saw him again. I later learned that it's because he was arrested for assault and vandalizing school property. Funny thing is he doesn't go to any school. Well, you're really never too old to go back and make some fun in your own school. Don't forget to cover up and tuck yourself in, because you never know what's waiting to grab you and take you under.